Photographer in La Jolla recently took some pictures that you're looking at showing an unusual sight at the children's pool last week. A bunch of brown pelicans, as you can see, are hanging out, having a beach day.
That's right. CBS 8's Brian White spoke with the man who took these photos that have been causing quite the buzz.
Tony Gild has been living in La Jolla for 40 years. And just the other day, he came across something at the children's pool he'd never seen before. So he snapped these photos.
All of a sudden, I saw this amazing spectacle of a pod of pelicans filling the whole beach and in the water. And I thought, wow, what a spectacle. Never seen this before.
Tony's pictures got a lot of attention, so much so that the Jolla Light featured them in an article. Many thought maybe these pelicans had just found some food down there.
The fact that they were all kind of together, just standing on the beach, you know, they were roosting or waiting there until they go out and forage again.
Tammy Russell is working on her PhD with the Scripps Institution of Oceanography. She says there may have been a perfectly good explanation for the rare sighting.
Often when it's windy conditions, they'll go down to the beach because it's more sheltered. And because there's been some windy conditions, that's probably what happened.
Typically, the brown pelicans around La Jolla usually hang out over here, a little further north on the cliffs next to the cove.
That's a common spot for pelicans.
We typically see an influx of pelicans to the cove area around this time of late spring, early summer. But even Bob Evans, president of the nonprofit La Jolla Parks and Beaches, says he's noticed more pelicans than in years past.
This is the first time that I can remember seeing this amount of pelicans. There's thousands of pelicans that have become very comfortable here, and they're mixing in with the seals and the sea lions and the cormorants and the seagulls, and we've got one big wildlife preserve.
While everyone loves the wildlife, Bob points out that there are some drawbacks too.
Lots of birds, lots of animals, and with them come lots of stench and lots of waste. And depending on how the wind blows, we got it going right up to condos, to restaurants, to hotels.
But all in all, given that brown pelicans were once on the endangered species list up until 2009, seeing more of them at the cove is a sign of their conservation success story.
It was a pretty amazing sight and just another way the jewel sparkles in a natural way.
In La Jolla, I'm Brian White for CBS 8.